keep seeing everyone wearing these really cute little headscarf bandanas, and I thought they look very easy. So I'm going to make an elasticated version because I don't like tying a scarf under my head because I feel like it always falls off. So I think adding some elastic will definitely help. I also just did a very quick little test run to check it was okay and not wildly out of where I wanted it to go. And it went okay, so now I'm going to make it in a nicer fabric. So I'll show you what I'm doing. Here is the pattern if you want to make one at home. You could just screenshot this and sketch it out on some paper, or just use a rotary cutter and a ruler. And now I will show you how I put it all together. I've got this piece of fabric from Merchant & Mills. I'm just going to cut my shape out. Okay, now we need to roll the hem of these bits here and along the top. We don't need to do this straight side bit. And I've got some seam interfacing tape I'm going to add on the bias part so that it doesn't stretch out of place. I think this is my new favourite stuff. How have I not used it sooner? Especially when I do my bias dresses and things. This is going to be so handy. And it's quite useful having this interfacing because I can fold it halfway along the interfacing strip and then fold it in on itself. So I've rolled over those edges twice and then I'm going to go and stitch them down. Then with the little strip I'm just folding it in half and stitching it closed. That's made a little tube, and then I'm going to make a tiny notch at the top, near the top. Thread a bobby pin or hairpin through. And I'm just going to turn it the right way around. Now we need 5 inches of elastic. So I'm just going to mark where 5 inches is, because that's much easier than cutting the elastic and then threading it in. This is just bog standard thin elastic. As long as it fits inside here, you could have up to 2 centimeters or half an inch thickness of elastic in here. And then you just attach one end of the elastic to a safety pin, thread it in. And this is where it's easier to mark the elastic rather than hold on to the other end and it bunch up. It's much easier to do this, stitch the top first and then we pull it and stitch where that line is. So when it comes out the top you can just hold on to it, pop it back in and stitch it down. And then we just start to pull on the elastic and bunch up the fabric until we find where we made that little mark on the elastic, and we can just hold it there and stitch it in. And now we've got our little elastic band that can go at the back, and we're nearly done. This is taking no time at all. So then I'm going to place one side of the elastic, right side's facing, and you just want to fold the top over and then the bottom. So we're just folding the top over and then we're folding the other piece on top too. Just go and stitch the 1 centimeter seam allowance down there. And then we don't need to finish that seam because when we pull it out the right way, it all sort of goes in on itself. So there's no need to finish that seam. So then you just take the other side of the elastic and do exactly the same, folding the top over, and that is it. Now we have a cute little headscarf. I think that's pretty successful for a 5-minute sewing project. What does it look like at the back? I think I'm going to make a pair of matching shorts for this headband that I can either wear as pyjama shorts or maybe even just like summer shorts on really hot days. And then when it's really hot, my hair will be off my face, have my shorts on, life will be good. So I'm going to go and cut out all the pieces for my shorts. If you want to know how to make these shorts, if you want to see a more in-depth tutorial, then you can look at my previous video. I'm making the shorts now, and I'm just creating a tie that can go through the shorts at the end. I've also just stitched the pockets in because they're my least favourite part to do, and I just did them quickly, get them out of the way. And then I also added some buttonholes around where the drawstring tie is going to go through. I've got some fray stop on there at the moment that is drying. It seems to take forever to dry, and then I will open that up. But right now I'm just making the tie, so let's go do that. Side seams have been stitched. Now I'm going to turn one of these inside out, or the right way around even, and I'm going to place it inside the other leg. You can match up centre, front and back. And now pressing that centre front open and pressing the fly over to one side. Not that you can see it, but the fake flies in. And now I'm going to go and fold over the top and make that channel seam so that we can thread the elastic through. Pretty much finished the shorts now. I just need to thread the tie through, so I'm going to do that. I think these are going to look really good in this fabric. Now we've got a little matching pair of shorts to go with my new headband. It looks so cute together. I'm ready for a heatwave now. Bring it on, UK weather. Hope you guys enjoyed this fun little video. Hopefully it's given you an idea of what you could make as a quick little sewing project. I'll leave the link to my pyjama pattern below where you can make the shorts. I hope you're all having a great day, and I will see you in my next video.